Welcome back to Dialogue Tree, Season 2, Episode 30. I am Matthew Peterson, and I am joined by Daniel Detective Conan Padilla.
Hola, amigo.
How you doing, Daniel?
Dude, it's been quite chill, man. It's a chill Monday. The weather was nice today. Like it was nice and sunny, but the temperature didn't go like way high like it did yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty bad.
Yesterday was pretty bad. And so I don't know. I was able to like walk around and in the sun and not feel like dehydrated, you know.
Mhm.
And my office hours finally changed. So we're doing this thing. It's only two of us in the summer, right? So like we're going to be switching off. There's going to be 1 week when I'm going to be doing 10 to 2, and he's going to be doing 1 to 5. And then the next week I'm going to be doing 1 to 5. He's going to be doing 10 to 2. We're going to be switching it off like that. And
Why
so
do you guys even overlap?
just because we're going to have like staff meetings on Wednesdays in that overlap.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's so that the summer people can like get to like work with both of us, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that it's not like divided. Like a group is working with me and a group is working with them, and so maybe we have like issues. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? So that they can like be able to, we can schedule meetings with. They can schedule meetings with the both of us and everything like that.
Right.
So that's kind of like the thought process behind it. But it's chill. It's chill to only be in the it's chill to be in the office in the morning and like be out by 2. I feel like I have like the rest of the afternoon/evening off to just like do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been all right. It's been all right. How's
Good.
you, Doug? How are you, Doug? How's your Monday?
Good. I biked to the gym because it was nice out, and everyone
Oh,
goes to
sweet.
the gym like Monday night. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess it's just people are like motivated at the beginning of the week, and then it totally drops off by
Or
the
it
end of
dies
the week.
out.
Is the only thing I
Yeah.
could venture a guess at. But yeah, Mondays the gym is always packed, so I went at like 1 on my
Yeah.
bike. Of course, a lot of older people there
Right.
because
Interesting.
that's when they go to the gym, I guess.
Yeah. I
Uh,
bet. I have not set foot in the gym since like 2019, dog. That's not to say I don't mean to say that I'm not active because I certainly try to be. I jump a lot of rope and do a lot of things. Like I go on a lot of walks and I have like equipment to do like workouts at home. But like I kind of miss going to a gym, you know what I mean?
yeah, I always am annoyed with body weight exercise because you really can't adjust it very finely.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. There's something about body weight that I'm not into, especially fucking like push-ups, man. Like I hate throwing myself on the floor and trying to do push-ups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Precisely like what you say, like you can't adjust it and like sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I haven't done push-ups, there'll be like a time where I haven't done push-ups in like years or whatever, and so like I'll throw myself down on the floor and maybe be able to like crank out like 8 and I'll
Mhm.
feel like garbage because I can only do like 8 or whatever, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's just frustrating like that. I much prefer working with like some kind of equipment where I
Yeah.
feel like I'm actually like making progress and like taking it on my own, on my own speed and whatever.
It's also just
Yeah.
psychologically helpful to go to a location to do an activity and you just associate that activity with the place. If you work out at home, it's hard to like just pick a spot that you only work out in and then
Right.
you won't be as motivated because you'll just be like in your living room or whatever, and that's where you watch TV and don't
Right.
work out, and you'll just be like, yeah, I'll just stop now and watch TV and sit on the couch.
Yeah, no, that's 100% right. But the thing about the gym here at the school that I'm at is that I don't even know if it's open, to be honest. I mean, it honestly
Mhm.
probably is. But I know because of like COVID measures and restrictions and whatever, they were like making people like sign up for like appointments. So like you had to like plan ahead, you know what I mean? And the thing about the
Mhm.
gym with me, like also, I don't know, when I was going to the gyms sort of consistently back at when we were back at Clark or whatever, like yeah, like I'd have some kind of schedule, but like sometimes I'd be, I would try to aim for like 11 in the morning to go to the gym, but like sometimes I'd be half an hour late. Sometimes I go at 12. Sometimes I go even earlier. So like having to like stick to like appointments like that is just like really annoying.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
not awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I don't know, I mean, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like some mornings, like I just don't feel very well, whatever. Like, and I'll just want to chill and like
Yeah.
take it easy until later. I don't know. But yeah, not only that, but it's also kind of far. It's
Mm.
it's at least like a 10-minute walk, which I think is farther than it ever was for me when I lived at Clark. Like it was never that like far
No.
of a walk for me.
Yeah, I was always in the middle.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I have to. I don't know. I guess I could get used to it, especially now in the summer where I won't be doing a whole lot. Like I'll mostly just do office hours, and then whenever I'm on call, just have the phone on me. maybe I could like make it a point to go consistently to the gym
Mhm.
if it's even open. I don't even know. I have to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you should have it mostly to yourself if it is open, though.
Yeah, there's only like 60 students in the summer. So there shouldn't be a lot of people. You're right.
Yeah, I went to the
You're right.
gym
You're right.
on a I don't know, I wasn't staying, over summer break or anything at school, but I went to the gym on a day after everyone had left pretty much, and it was awesome.
Right.
It was, like, just me, and I think Linnea was working there and maybe one other person,
Right.
and I could do whatever I want, and that gym was kinda small and got kinda crowded too, so it was, like, really refreshing to just, be able to do whatever you want in any order and not have to wait for people to finish their set or, like,
Yeah.
awkwardly ask them how they're
Right.
doing, you know?
Right, right. No, you're right. Going to the gym at Clark in the summer fucking ruled precisely because there was never like a lot of people. Dude, now that we're on it, it's weird because I don't know that this is something that I've ever said on the show. And
Mhm.
like when I say that, I don't mean that I don't listen to the show. Of course I do, but like I just like I talk to you like pretty much like
Oh,
every
yeah, dude,
fucking
I
day. So
forget.
like yeah, so like I never know what I talk to you about on the show or what I talk to you about when we're like playing Rocket League or whatever, you
Yeah.
know? But anyway, what I was gonna seeing as we're on the topic, fucking gym etiquette, dude. Like people who don't have gym etiquette, fucking like piss me the fuck off, dude.
Mm.
It's one of those pet peeves, you know what I mean, that I have. I don't know, like I remember, and it just so happened that it was the same dude this one time at Clark, man, same fucking dude. Dude was really awkward, you know what I mean? Like you could tell that he was, I don't know, like you got like vibes from him that he was just like a sort of like an awkward dude. But he was at the gym, right? And like I remember, right? This one on the same day when I walked in, he was like sitting on one of the benches where the with the free weights, whatever. He was sitting on one of the benches, just like talking to some chick, and he wasn't like working out at all, right? He was just sitting talking to some chick. Not only was he like occupying this equipment, he also had like dumbbells and he was like he had his feet resting on the dumbbells. You know what I mean? Like the dumbbells that like everyone uses with their fucking hands. You know what I mean? And so like whatever, right? Like I guess if no one's using the bench, I guess it's fair for him to sit down. But it's
Yeah.
still I don't know. You know what I mean? It still just kind of rubs me the wrong way because like you could make it less awkward for some, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
sitting down, if someone wants to use the bench, now they're gonna have to like fucking ask you, you know what I mean? Instead of like, yo, like the gym, sure, you see people and it's fair to socialize or whatever, but like you know that a lot of people go to the gym, a public gym, to use the equipment. So don't take over the equipment, even if there's no one there. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's also, only 1 set of each weight, I think, there,
Yeah,
and there's only,
right,
like, 3 benches, so
right.
people might
Right,
actually
exactly.
need the weight from you.
It wasn't like a vast gym, as you said, it's
Yeah.
quite small, right? So like it's just it may not have been like bothering anyone, but it just shows me it just I don't know, like I get a vibe of like really like no self-awareness like at
Mhm.
all, you know what I mean? Not only that, but then like later that same day I was using one of the like cable machines or whatever, and I was like in the middle of my fucking rep, dude. In the middle of my fucking set or whatever, and this same dude comes up to me, he like pokes me in the shoulder while I'm in the middle of my fucking set, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I had to, and of course I have like my headphones on, right? So
Yeah.
like I'm holding the bar with the weight and everything, and I had to like put it down, like take my headphone off and be like, what's up? And he's like, yo, you're gonna be done soon? Fucking dude, just ask me when I'm done, man. Ask me at least wait
It
like
would have been
another
faster.
yeah, like at least wait another 25, 30 seconds while I'm done until I'm done with my set to ask me, you know what I
That's
mean?
fucking
The
funny.
the the answer would have been the same. Dude, I have like one set left.
You're right.
It'll be like 2 minutes, whatever. Just wait, man. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna come up to some dude in the middle of like his fucking set to I don't know, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be a little bit more self-aware, man.
Yeah. I
I
think
don't know. That
you've said that to me before. I have no idea if we're recording or not, but it is fucking funny. It's people are
yeah.
just assholes at the gym.
Yeah, dude. Like people who like hoard the dumbbells, like get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Like use what you're using and then let everyone else use what you're not using. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
totally.
Lack of gym etiquette just really ticks me off.
But yeah, I've been biking over there, and I'll probably continue biking over there because I'm gonna probably start working at the liquor store over there.
Oh, nice, dude.
Just like a few hours every week,
Yeah,
just like something to do.
yeah, yeah.
It seemed cool enough. Working at a liquor store seems like
Super chill.
it's nice inside. It's just talking to people. It's air conditioned during the summer.
Right. That's always important.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
and it's not like heavily physically demanding. Like you lift some boxes, I'm sure, but I don't think it's gonna be too strenuous, you know?
I'm also guessing this is not as dingy as that liquor store that you were like really close to starting to
Yeah,
work at.
yeah. I was like, oh, I'll try it out in Worcester, but Worcester liquor stores are just awful, like an awful experience. You know what I mean?
Especially the ones down on Main Street, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, I love Worcester, but damn, those liquor stores could get rough.
I mean, I know a lot of people who worked at them, and I don't think anything super bad happened to them, but they always
Right.
had weird stories of just, sketchy people and like
Yeah.
feeling awkward and like walking back at like midnight alone in Worcester.
Right.
I don't know. It's not like that, it's just like a
Yeah.
building on like a highway, like a major road,
Yeah.
normal. And it's not open all night or anything like that.
So you won't have to be walking or biking or driving like late at
Like
night or
at
whatever.
midnight. But also it's
Yeah.
just like people who come to liquor stores at 2 a.m. are not going to be people you really want to be talking to at that time because they're either
Yeah.
really drunk or just like really desperate
Right.
not to not to be too mean. I'd
I
rather
mean,
just
no, I
avoid
think
that
you're right.
interaction.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think, you have a point. Did you ever actually work at that liquor store in the end, dude, or no?
No, I mean, I went down and
In
talked to
Worcester.
them, like, but I ended up just deciding not to do it
Right.
because
Right, right. I
I
mean,
was
that's
also
fair.
gonna like leave in a month or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, something like
Yeah.
that. I think Josh worked there
Right, right.
for a
I
while. I
think
think
I think that was also like a decent hike from where we lived,
it was a
you
bit
know?
far,
It was like a good 10 to 12 minutes at least, I
right?
think. Yeah.
Which sucks to walk at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, yeah. Holy
Which is,
shit, man.
I think they were open late, maybe even
Right.
24/7. I don't really know. I
Right,
don't
right, right.
remember. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bit. You gotta get verified for all these legal stuff because you gotta card minors and
I
make
was
sure
gonna say
no one gets any alcohol.
you're gonna have to be carding people.
It's not it's not like Worcester where there's a bunch of college kids running around.
Yeah.
Like there's not even a college in the city, so maybe
You
like
wouldn't
no one's
anticipate a
gonna
bunch of
take the
minors.
train from New Haven in here to like go to the and like walk down the road. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems unlikely because it's like
Yeah.
it's just gonna be people with cars.
Right,
I
of
mean,
course.
obviously you have to pay attention to it. I don't know. There's like you got to get verified and do a criminal background check and all this stuff. Just to
Of course.
like,
Of
state
course, bro.
regulations,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No,
which
that'll be
takes
good.
forever as it to do a background check. So I'm just waiting.
Fucking bureaucracy, man, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So much paperwork, and then someone else has to approve it somewhere.
and then
You know what I
and then they
mean?
have to send you the next thing. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just a chain of people. Yeah, it sucks.
Dude, it was so funny. Like someone made like a TikTok whatever type video of like what bureaucracy looks like in Honduras, and like they got it fucking spot on, right? They like pretend to be this like sassy old lady, and they use that filter. I don't know if you must have seen it, the filter where like it like makes your like mouth really big and your eyes really
Oh,
big.
okay.
Yeah, and so like it's so funny because they got it spot on, like all the fucking like little errands that they have you run just to like accomplish the delivery of like one piece of paper, and they're
Mm,
like, no, you're gonna have to go over there by that hut over there so you can get like an arbitrary amount of like photocopy, right? So you can get like 13 photocopies because that's what you need to present,
mm,
right? And so once you have the photocopies, you're gonna come to this office and deliver it and make sure that this man stamps it, right? And once he stamps it, you're gonna have to go to some other office, and you're going to have to leave it there, and then you're going to have to wait another arbitrary amount of time, right? I
right.
think they
Yeah.
said you're gonna have to wait like 76 months before you can like fucking pick it up and shit like that. It was so goddamn funny because that's exactly what it is, dude. Like when you go like even when you go to like renew your license, dude, they like send you fucking everywhere.
Really,
It's like a 2 hour, 3 hour process just because you
that
have to
sucks.
go everywhere.
It is
Yeah, it
here
sucks
too,
ass.
but it's not because of that. It's just waiting.
It's just waiting. Yeah, no, there because you have to get photocopies, go deliver different papers at different offices. On top of like the waiting too, you know.
Also, last time I renewed my license, you can just pay to not wait.
Oh no shit.
It's
I think you
fucked up.
mentioned that.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
fucked up, but I paid like $12 and didn't have to wait compared
I mean,
to
I
the previous time where I waited probably 5 hours at the stupid DMV.
right,
So it's
right, right.
absolutely worth it for me.
Yeah,
I
yeah. No, no, I get it. I would fucking pay the extra $12 to get it
yeah,
like immediately or expedite it or whatever. Yeah.
but it's just like if you could already do that, It feels like extortion.
Yeah, right. Like pay us more money, otherwise we're gonna like own you for the next 5 hours or
Or
whatever.
it's like if you really can't afford these $12, you probably don't have like 5 hours to spare.
Yeah, right. So,
You know,
because you
you
had to. Yeah,
gotta
you
work,
imagine they'd have to go out there working or some shit. Yeah, you're right.
but you
God
need your
damn.
license to get a job pretty much.
Right. Right,
So,
right. Yeah, a lot of jobs require it, which is why I should look into getting my local license here. Like I have my license from Honduras, but like a lot of like employment places won't take them, you
yeah,
know? They
right.
won't take like international licenses or whatever. So
And
like I
your
should look
license,
into.
like, expired after you left because you had a
It's well,
license before. You were driving your car.
yeah, but like the licenses that I get at home, I renew them for like 2 years. So it should be valid through fucking like I think February
No, but
2020.
you had a US license because you were driving, right?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, yeah. No, my U.S. license expired a while ago, man.
And you can't renew that one,
Um,
you have to, like, get a new one?
I think so. I mean, I'm bringing it with me just in case, showing proof that I have owned, and have
Yeah,
had like a license provided to me before. Even if at another state, if that will like expedite the process at all, like waive some kind of like testing or whatever.
right.
But I genuinely don't really know what the process looks like yet.
I'm
It's
sure it's
something that
annoying.
yeah, it probably is. It probably is. You're
Yeah, and
right.
you just put that stuff off. I got the Sprint or Sprint T-Mobile, whatever you wanna call it, the new company that owns my phone.
Yeah. Right.
They sent me a new SIM card that's like, if you swap it out, you'll upgrade to I don't know, I don't care. But but they want me to do it, but I don't wanna lose. I don't know if I lose my contacts or
Oh,
my old number or anything like that, but I don't wanna find out, and I don't feel like talking to a customer sales representative to find out because last time I talked to them was just an awful experience, and I don't feel like doing it again, so
no,
it says it deactivates in 2026, so I got a
oh, right.
while to
Yeah,
decide.
maybe there will be, like, that random, like, Wednesday morning when you won't be
Yeah.
doing, like, anything. You'll be like, "Alright, I'm gonna fucking call these assholes."
Nice. They texted me, they said, "We noticed you haven't put it the SIM card in."
That's good, man.
But yeah, I
That's
don't know.
good.
It's just stuff
Not
like that.
only not only that, but when you call, you have to deal with, like, 100 steps of, like, automated responses and shit like that before you, like, actually get to, like, talk to someone
It was
about it or
obscene
whatever.
how long it took for how simple the activity I was trying to do was. It sucked. It probably could have been expressed to me, like, via 2 sentences.
But
It took, like, an hour.
you had to deal with all the fucking statements of all the fucking options of the automated responses and all that shit.
Even when I got to the person, I don't know if she was, like, on other lines, she just kept, like, leaving to do something.
Yeah, I was gonna say they put you like once you actually like get to an agent, they like usually put you on hold for like every question that you have. They'll be like, "Okay, 1 second," and then they
Yeah,
hear
and they'll
like the
just go
stupid
help
ass
someone else,
fucking
yeah.
tune. Yeah, 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 and they won't get back to you until like 2 or 3 minutes later, if that. If you're lucky, I
The mus
guess.
Yeah, how did they get the music that bad? It's so compressed.
Yeah,
The
right. Yeah, it's awful. You're
It
right.
was like I don't even know, it was like,
It sounds worse than like a fucking Game Boy Advance.
I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was Shakira, but it's
Just get out.
but when the lyrics came in, it just sounded like white noise.
Right.
It was really awful. I couldn't leave it on speakerphone while I was waiting.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I did. I don't know how I even found out that I got off hold, but
Yeah.
I couldn't listen to that music.
That's fucking funny. Do you think is like a general human reaction to like because like sometimes they'll put you on hold until like the song loops or whatever, or until like
Mhm.
maybe they have like a few songs on loop when they put people on hold or whatever. Does it happen to you that when like whatever song is playing at the moment that you're placed on hold, it's kind of like coming to an end and like the volume is kind of fading out and whatever? Do you get like excited? Do you think, oh, I must be coming out, I
Oh,
must be
yeah.
coming out,
Or there's just a
right?
break and then it's like an automated response. It's just like, "Please hold," and then it goes back to the song and you're like, "Oh." Yeah, exactly.
Right. God damn it, man. God damn
Pro
it,
tip,
dude.
if you're talking about the robot menus and a lot of them are actually detected, to detect swearing, so if you just swear excessively at it, it will often connect you to a customer service representative, and it seriously works. You should try it sometime.
Get out of here, man. No way.
Yeah, they're trying to get angry people like out of
Right.
the line.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of
Yeah,
course. Because I guess the more angry people wait, the angrier they'll get when they actually like get to talk to a fucking human, right?
exactly. Yeah,
Right, right.
but yeah, it
That's
works
fucking funny, dude.
at least like half the time.
Have you attempted this? I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
attempt it.
yeah. I remember last time I tried it was a while ago, but I was talking to Cam about it, and then he did it the next day, and he was just like screaming obscenities in his room. And then like after 10 seconds, I just hear him be like, "Oh, hello."
No way, dude. I love that. That's fucking good, man. That's fucking good.
I wonder if they like were confused, like if they heard that.
Right, right. Yeah, I wonder if they like record or have access to like the shit that you say while you're on hold or whatever.
If it's like
Right.
warning, angry customer being dumped on you.
That's fucking good. Those interactions are always funny, like when someone's like saying something rude or whatever, and then they have to like interrupt themselves because something else happens. Like I don't know. I was talking to Shadi about this the other day, friend of the show, Shadi. There's this one time back when he was in California, sometime last year, sometime 2020. He called me. I think he was like at a fucking Trader Joe's or whatever, right? Just like getting groceries, and he just decided to call me because he was like bored or whatever. So we were just like talking shit, and like I don't when he was like when he was like at the line for the cashiers, right? He like I don't remember what exactly he was getting frustrated at with, but like he started like swearing in like Spanish, right? He was like "fuck this shit" or whatever, and then so like all I'm hearing like on the like on my end of the call, I'm hearing Shai say some shit like "puta que la verga esta mierda" or whatever, and then he goes like "wait, what? Oh no, sorry, I'm just talking on the phone." So the cashier must have been like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" He's just like
funny.
swearing aggressively at me at the phone. He's like, "Oh no, sorry, it's cool. I'm just talking on the phone." Yeah,
Owen sent some pictures.
yeah. I don't really get the first one. You want to elaborate? You want to like talk about it because
So
I don't really.
it's one of the dudes from the Final Fantasy with the car,
Oh yeah, Final
and
Fantasy 15.
the pink character from I think Gumball. I've never watched that show, the Cartoon Network show, and they're on the phone.
Yeah.
And then I guess they like I don't really get it either. I guess they broke up because then the Final Fantasy dude is being consoled by Obama. He's being hugged by Obama and he's crying.
Right.
I guess.
That's fucking funny. I
and then-
wonder what the original photo of Obama is.
yeah, I don't know.
Because like it looks like it's just
It
like
look-
a like a
It looks pretty
like
good.
yeah. Yeah. So I'm wondering what the photo is, who Obama is hugging, if he's
Yeah.
even hugging anyone in the original photo. Yeah, it's
And then
weird.
the other one is just a clip of streamer or a picture of streamer Jerma, and he's watching a YouTube video called "How to Install Hot Girls in Minecraft with Mods."
With like the typical background and the font, like the default background,
the
default
Microsoft
font.
Windows Movie Maker font.
Yeah.
And
I love
the
that.
funny thing is, it looks like this is just a Twitch VOD. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a real clip, knowing
Right.
Jerma.
Right. Who the fuck is Jerma, dude? Wait, hold on. Okay, so
Yeah.
before we get into that, just because this meme says something about Minecraft,
Mhm.
my buddy sent me a meme earlier today about like like a family just like opening Christmas presents and whatever, and then like a little boy, right, like opening his present, really excited about it, and then like when he opens it, is like a little boy, like an 8-year-old boy or whatever,
Yeah.
right? When like he opens his present, he unwraps it, and it's like a book that says it's like a copy of Mein Kampf, right? Hitler's Mein Kampf. And then you see like the dad recording the whole thing, right? And he like looks over, like moves the camera, like look at it, the grandpa or whatever. And he's like, "Dad, he asked for Minecraft, not Mein Kampf." It's the dumbest shit. I don't know. I was just reminded of it from this shit. All right, who the fuck is this Jeremy guy, dude? I know because I follow a lot of YouTube people, and like I at least feel like I at least have like a general sense of who the more famous YouTube people are or whatever, but I have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's like an ex YouTube guy, but he definitely streams now.
Oh, he streams, okay.
And he just does weird, I don't know what you call it, like events on YouTube, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like he does like live action skits on YouTube, but they're very ambitious, I guess I'll say.
Okay, yeah.
He's just like a weird performance artisty dude.
Yeah.
Like he went into like the desert and like buried a bunch of props, like joke things, and then he went out into the desert with machinery and dug it up on his stream, and then
What the fuck?
brought in like a paleontologist and asked him about like the rocks.
To like assess it.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like junk, and like it's like full of Cheetos and Mountain Dew, and like he made a fake trading card game, and then printed the
Oh
cards,
shit.
and then put them the box, and then did a fake, like, those Pokemon trading cards unboxing things are very
Yeah.
trendy. He did like a fake one of those with the paleontologist in the middle of the desert. Like,
That's fucking
it's
funny though.
it's very odd stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
he's a very out there guy, but it is funny a lot of the time.
Okay. But okay, but he's like a variety type guy. He just do like skits about like whatever,
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, he
Okay.
plays video games on Twitch too. He
Okay.
doesn't just do
Okay. Okay.
skits, but yeah.
Interesting because you bring out like a skit YouTube type person,
Mhm.
whatever. Because fucking Scott the Waz's episode 200 came out yesterday, and it was like a live premiere and everything.
Yeah, I
And
find live premieres kinda odd. I just wanna watch the video from the beginning, and I find
yeah,
it, like, weird. Yeah, I find it weird to get it to work if I, like, start halfway through to just watch the video from the start, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know how it works. I don't know if I think if you just like click on it, you would just start from the beginning anyway. I think. I
No,
would
but when
imagine
you click on it, if it's still going,
you'll
then
just.
it'll start you where it is in the video.
Oh no, shit, for real.
Well, yeah, because it's a stream.
I guess I just thought it was like a hype thing that you could like watch it or whatever. But
Yeah,
like
but I think it's like you can't watch it in any of the capacity till it's done the first run through, if that makes sense. To like
gotcha.
encourage
Okay.
people to actually be there for
Yeah.
the beginning
No,
of it.
that makes sense. And yeah. No, it totally makes sense. I never really knew that's how it worked. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was good. You know what I mean? Like a lot of effort went into it. It was like an hour long type thing, and it was like super like skitty too. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a big skit, like overblown and everything. But like, I guess the reason why I bring it up is because not only do we talk a lot about Scott the Woz, maybe not so much on the show, but definitely during like on like group chats and whatever. But also because we recently talked a lot about fucking Doug Walker and his big production, if you even want to call it that,
Yeah.
about like The Wall or whatever. And I just think like how much more successful something like Scott the Waz's episode 200 thing
Mm.
was, you know what I mean? And it's just so wholesome because like he recruited like a bunch of like YouTuber people, you know what I mean, to like be on the show, not to do a whole lot of anything, just to like show themselves like watching a YouTuber or whatever for like a second. And like I don't know, that just shows like the amount of like respect people have for this like 23-year-old kid. You know what
Mm.
I mean? I thought that was cool. Like literally every YouTube person that I follow was on it, right? Like fucking like Aaron Hansen and fucking Nitro Rad, like a bunch of like the names that I just throw at you randomly
Right,
that
I
you don't
really
even
have
know who
no
the fuck they are. Yeah, right. Like all of those assholes were on Scott the
Well, I know
Waz's
who Aaron
video, you
Hansen
know?
is, but yeah.
Well, yeah. But like a bunch of like more random was like Billiam was on it
Right.
too, and like a bunch of other people, and dude, whatever. And so I don't know. I feel like that shows like the amount of like respect people have for this guy, and I think that's super cool. But also like the music is actually good. You know, it's not supposed to be like a musical, but there are musical numbers and they're like legitimately good. Like, of course, he's not like a professional singer, and like his
Mhm.
vocals are, this
Bad.
is not necessarily like great.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But like it's part of the charm because like he's not even trying to like imitate something like Pink Floyd's The Wall or
Yeah.
anything. You know what I mean? So like it just makes it work because everyone knows like it's like his sense of humor to just be like dorky and weird, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
So like
I haven't seen
even
it, but it's easier to come off a lot more charitably when you're not just
shitting on other
insulting.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're not just, like, taking very inept stabs at something that's pretty famous with, like, a
Right.
really, really poorly produced. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels weird to come
Yeah.
out swinging so hard when you have made just garbage, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you're, like, taking yourself too seriously, I guess.
And that's exactly it, right? Like Doug Walker's The Wall feels like, and as you said, as you described it on the previous episode, like a bunch of like self-important like garbage or whatever, right? With
Yeah.
the amount of like effort and like the amount of collaborations that went into it and everything.
This is
But
exactly what he's complaining about. It's very meta. Like,
yeah,
his
right.
complaints apply to his own thing.
Yikes. But anyway, what I mean to say is that I feel like it's pretty generally accepted that it's pretty garbage, right? Whereas Scott the Waz's video, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a Hollywood production by any means. Like a lot of the effects or whatever look rough, but that's just part of the charm, right? Like everyone knows that Scott the Woz is just working like within his means and whatever, and like and it works, and it's super charming and it's super funny and everything, and like Scott the Woz's like friends are in the video and everything. I don't know. I had a good time watching it. I prefer his like just like his like regular content where he just like does random talks about random topics or whatever. I tend to like prefer that as like in terms of like the kind of shit that I would just like rewatch when I'm just not doing anything at home or whatever. I would
Mhm.
just like go back to those. But like it was certainly like interesting, you know, and it was cool to see like how big of a production it was. Again, considering like the amount of like people he got to collaborate with and shit. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool and it was worth checking out. Maybe like if you don't know who Scott the Woz is, maybe it won't be necessarily like interesting to you because like dude's got a lot of like running jokes and running memes and
Mhm.
whatever, like recurring
Mhm.
jokes. Um that play heavily into like one of the videos like Easter eggs. So maybe like if you're not aware of those, you would be like, okay, whatever. But I don't know. As someone who's been following Scott for like the last couple of years, I thought it was really interesting, really clever, and like just yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, it's not uncommon. It's like even back in the day, AVGN and all these guys were making basically similar stuff. Not to say that's bad. That Scott the Woz is
No,
doing the
yeah,
same thing, but
yeah,
I think YouTube can capture like a very home video feel. I mean, like the media, not the show, but I guess the
yeah.
show too. Um,
Right.
but yeah, there is like a weird connection in watching a just a video. Like it feels more straight from the source and genuine in a
Yeah,
way, like in a way a TV show
yeah, yeah.
could never be. When one person is like the writer, director, producer, main star, and everything, it feels like it's like their vision, their control, and they're just like having fun doing their own thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%, right? Like like Scott the Waz's 200th episode, whatever the hell, just feels super genuine, you know? It
Yeah.
feels super genuine. It feels like the dude and like his friends had a great time making it, you know?
And it feels like
So,
Doug Walker had a terrible time making his videos. He was like he was mad the
right,
whole time.
right,
So,
right. He was right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just I mean, I haven't seen the Scott DeWaz video, but I just knowing like him, I know it's gonna be like the opposite of that. It's
Yeah.
that's just the vibe I would get from him anyways.
So yeah, I watched that last night. Of course, when this release is gonna be like a little bit outdated. But yeah, it premiered last night, which is the 23rd.
Did you watch the premiere?
I wasn't doing anything, dude. So like when I saw that the premiere was like up, like put up, like it was gonna
Yeah.
premiere in like 20 minutes or whatever, I was like, hell yeah. So like I watched like a couple other
Get like
videos.
in the chat?
Nah, because I was watching it on my TV. So like
Mhm.
I think the YouTube app on the TV doesn't like allow you to do that or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So like I didn't. I
God,
didn't
I would
care.
that'd be ass, like, tweeting with your
Yeah.
remote.
Right, right, right. No, I didn't care enough.
It's
So
fair.
I
It's fair.
didn't, but whatever. Yeah, yeah. This other guy, I've been watching this other guy called Pat Finnerty, and he's released like a couple of it. I don't know how much content he's put out there, but like I've seen a couple of his videos, and like so what he does is he talks about he dude's like a musician, right? Like he's been playing guitar since like forever. He's like in his 40s now, I think, or whatever.
Mhm.
He's been playing guitar since like forever, and what he talks about is kind of like discusses why certain songs are shitty or why they suck or whatever. Yeah, and he's talked so far, because I watch a lot of like Weezer on my YouTube and
Mhm.
whatnot, and so like it was recommended to me to watch his video on why Beverly Hills sucks.
I think it does
Um,
kinda suck. If you
yeah,
ask me.
yeah, I mean it's fair, 100%, and like all the arguments that he had for it and everything, I don't quite remember, but like they made sense. So he's talked about that. He's talked about fucking Kryptonite. I think
So
that's what that song is called. And fucking Kid Rock's
oh,
whatever the hell that Kid Rock song is, that it's like Sweet Home Alabama, but
yeah,
not.
it's like the good old boys drinking beer. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what it's
Well,
called.
smoking funny things or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what it's called either, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, like after the Scott the Woz video ended, like my YouTube just like, automatically played this guy's live stream. He was live streaming on YouTube. And he was just like chilling, like talking to people with chat and like what he was like asking people to like throw in songs that they hate that they think sucks. But like to the capacity that like it like garners like a physical reaction out of them,
Mhm.
right? Like they hate him that much. And I missed my window to like, shoot him a message, like maybe he would see it. So like I messaged him on Instagram saying like, yo, I was watching your live stream and I just wanted to say fucking Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay irritates me and like causes me physical pain. And the dude, dude responded. He was like, I understand. Thank you for sharing. He said,
That's awesome.
yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Pat Finnerty, look him up if you're interested. I think his content's really he has like a very particular sense of humor and like very interesting like his edits are very interesting and like very like humorous as well. I
Mm.
think it's cool content. Yeah, I think it's really really cool content. So if you're ever interested, and by you I mean like you and like anyone listening to this, I would recommend
Yeah.
check him out.
I've actually cut down a lot on YouTube, at least in English,
Yeah,
which I think is probably for the best anyways. So I'm basically just subscribed to people who make very infrequent videos, but that are like
yeah,
they take a while to make.
yeah,
But I am watching stuff like less. I don't want to say less good, but like more generic gaming stuff, I guess, on
yeah.
Japanese YouTube. You know,
Oh, gotcha.
because
Yeah, I mean I think that's good.
it's easier to understand,
Yeah,
and it's easier to relate to what's going on when it's not like story driven or whatever, it's just kind of like I played the game, or it's like a very simple, clear game, like it's just GTA or whatever, Resident Evil,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean they're personable people, but they are just kind of like you know
yeah.
reacting.
Right,
But
right.
it's not like geniusly edited or anything.
No, right. But right, because you're right, because you at least like if especially because you're like learning Japanese and
Mhm.
everything, you at least get the context of what's going on in the game and
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
So it's
super
easier to
helpful.
follow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I bet. No, that's
Uh,
cool.
there's actually it's very hype to play English stuff among young people. So sometimes they actually have it's literally in English, and then they're reading it like they have to translate it
Right,
because English is
right,
very
right.
cool, especially with young gamer Japanese boys. Uh, yeah,
Interesting,
they
interesting.
like to swear in English. um,
Yeah,
it's
right.
pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know.
You,
YouTube is a legitimate cultural
yeah,
heritage site. I don't know how to say that better.
yeah,
It's real. Like it's worth preserving.
yeah. Just again, not to fucking bring Doug Walker again, but just it's interesting how many like like YouTube culture analysts people
Right.
have like made like video essays like in-depth video essays about Walker's The Wall. Like that in itself shows you like what YouTube means. Yeah, get into
It is
that.
a it's pretty good.
Dude, what's your favorite like variation of Oreo that you've ever had? Have you tried very many?
At least 5. I can think of 5.
Right.
I don't know if that's a small sample size for Oreo variations.
I
Because
think
how many are
I
there really?
I feel like they like come up with new ones like every year or every season and shit. So I want to say it is kind of small because like I know I just mean because there's like limited time shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ones that I
Yeah,
can think of and remember having is normal, double
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
The kinda tan ones, they're like a biscuit. I don't know what they're flavored
And
even.
but the cream is still white or is it
Yeah,
like
the
like
cream is white,
chocolatey?
but
Oh,
it
interesting.
looks like a honey, nut Cheerio, like, color. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
tan.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
the green ones are like mint,
Oh, I don't think I've ever had those.
and I think there's a red velvet one or something. I've had red filling Oreos,
Yeah,
and I like
yeah.
I like the weird golden tan ones. I have no idea what they're supposed to be,
What
golden
what they're
Oreo.
supposed to be. Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
looking it up?
they're just called golden Oreos, okay.
Golden or okay,
Yeah.
let me check. I
It's
wanna
kinda like a
see.
Nilla wafer instead of a Oreo cookie.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I've had the tan ones with like the chocolate filling, and those are nice. I like those quite
Mm,
a bit. I think I've also had like double chocolate Oreo, which like it's a thing that like I'll have one case of those in like a year and I'll be good. Like
mhm. Yeah.
I can't have more than one case of those a year. But those are all right. But I remember I think like the best variety of Oreo that I've had, besides like the original besides like double stuff, because that's just like classic and it'll always be there and you can always like rely on it. That's my absolute favorite. But like besides that, the best variety of Oreo that I've ever had is s'mores Oreo.
Mm.
which I, if I'm not mistaken, came out around the summer of 2017. And I remember, like, I knew the packaging said that they'd be like limited or
Yeah,
whatever.
I've
So
never
like, I
had it.
remember I I bought like 6 cases of those, like on the on the spot because they were like fucking fantastic.
They're making, this is, it's a limited time thing. I had some coffee Kraken. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, I was
No
kind of
shit.
like Kraken the normal, but the coffee Kraken is so much better. Oh my god. I do like the way coffee tastes though, so I'm sure you'll hate it if you if you don't.
I don't know what the fuck crack. Oh, Kraken. What is it?
It's
Is it?
black, rum.
Oh shit.
I used to
I
drink it a
should
lot.
get into like coffee drinks, dude. I've never
Mhm.
really like dabbled on those a whole lot.
Yeah, I had a pretty nice, coffee stout, I guess. It was, like, brewed with coffee, so I think it actually well,
Yeah.
like, there's, like, trace amounts, but it's not like it's not like dangerous. It's not like Four Loko where you're just taking
Yeah.
it as
No.
caffeine. Yeah,
Right. Right. Right.
there's
It's
some
just for
nice
like the
coffee too.
flavor.
Yeah, you can definitely
Right.
find it around.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out on it. I had like a Bailey's bullshit whatever at Jaho like a few weeks ago. One of those like random offshoot weekends that like the weather just got nice before
Yeah,
it
I
got like
remember
shitty
you said
again.
that. Yeah.
And like it was nice because it was hot, but like I in terms of like flavor or anything, like I couldn't really like taste anything. It was like as if I had just like gotten like a nice latte or
Yeah,
something like
because
that.
Baileys is just sugar and cream, and, I mean, there's liquor in it,
Mm,
obviously, but it's
yeah.
just sugary.
Okay. Yeah. So I didn't. I would. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
know. There's not. I will likely not be ordering that shit again.
I got, an ice cream at the supermarket because I had a coupon. It's like
Oh
I
hell yeah!
guess it's gelato. It's the Talenti brand, uh,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
but it's basically ice cream.
Yeah.
But it was weird because I look at it, when I have it at home, and I'm gonna eat it, and it's called, like, 5-layer ice cream, and it's
Yeah.
weird
Damn, dude.
because it's stratified, like
Okay.
sedimentary layers of, like, the Earth's crust.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
every I don't know, it's like and some of it's solid, some of it's, like, really hard to
Or like
get
cake or
through.
what?
No, like, crumble, I guess.
Oh, dude. Interesting.
But, like,
Shit.
I don't know, when I buy an ice cream, I'm prepared to eat that flavor of ice cream until the ice cream is gone. I don't want
Yeah.
to, like, it to keep changing. I just and there's no way to get, like, a Neapolitan bite where you get, like, a bunch,
At the
of, like
same
at the same
time,
time because it's, like, it's,
it's all
like,
like swirled.
solid layers. No, because
Yeah.
these are, like, stratified, like,
Yeah.
stacks, so you can't even get through to the next one without eating the top one, basically. It's very strange. I mean
That's yeah, that's what I mean. Like Neapolitan is like swirled, so you can whatever. Like one scoopful can have like a variety of shit, but like
that's
this, yeah,
yeah,
this sounds like it is. You have to like get through one to get to the other.
it's
That's
just
fucking
weird.
weird.
Just
Yeah,
weird.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it was all pretty good, but
I'm sure,
I couldn't even, like, tell you what each flavor was supposed to be. Like, it's I don't even know what it was supposed to be in the end. I didn't like that feature.
dude. All right, not to like get political or anything, but like, what the fuck is gelato, dude? Like, how is it
I
different than like ice cream? Do you know?
No, you'd have to ask Resta.
Difference between Oh, that's like the first shit that popped up when
Oh, nice.
I typed in difference between and like it showed between gelato and ice cream. All right, wait, let's see. Difference between race and ethnicity. Oh my god. Never mind. Okay. While both gelato and ice cream contain cream, milk, and sugar, authentic gelato uses more milk and less cream than ice cream,
Wow. So it's just ice
and
cream.
generally doesn't use egg yolks, which are a common ingredient in ice cream.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It tends to be less fatty, I guess. Meanwhile, Italian gelato includes only about 4 to 9% fat. So I guess it's less fatty
So the
than
ratios are just different.
right. I do know that like the texture is kind of different. Like it's I guess it's not as creamy. Yeah, it's like smoother. Fucking gelato tends to be like weirdly smoother, I feel like. But I guess I just was curious what the chemical difference was, if you will.
Official distinction, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Right, dude. I just want to throw it out there because a friend of the show, Kyle Massey, has been listening to the show now that he
Yeah.
found out where to like listen to it, that
Dude,
it's not
I mean,
Spotify.
it's just too much of a pain to upload it to YouTube. Like, he can listen to the test videos if he wants to listen to it on YouTube.
No, I don't remember what platform he is. He told me he uses for his podcast, but whatever platform he uses, he found Dialogue Tree, and it's
Okay.
up to date and everything. Yeah,
Okay, good. Because I just have like the RSS feed and I just like send it out to everything connected. So I don't like
gotcha.
personally manage it. So I'm glad it worked out
Yeah,
for him.
yeah. So he's been keeping up with it, and he's been working on the backlog of episodes because he
Mhm.
probably hasn't like listened to it since like we last stopped uploading it to the YouTube,
That
which
was
was like which was like January
yeah, like
2020 or
episode
whatever.
4 or something. Good, yeah.
Right. Right. Anyway, the reason why I bring this up is because I want the world to know that I destroyed Kyle Massey on Mario Party 2 the other
Oh,
day.
shit. That sounds
Absolutely
good.
fucking wrecked him,
How
dude.
many
I played
stars
War.
to him?
Including bonus stars, I got 8. I got 6 in the regular board.
Sheesh.
I think he made 4 in the regular
Okay, yeah,
board.
that's brutal.
Right. But it's funny because like we were, I don't know, for the last few like rounds, the last few like turns of the game, we were trying to like I don't know because I knew that there was like only like a couple of rounds left, right,
Mhm.
in the game, and so there was a turn that I could take to like try to land on chance time, and so I
Yeah,
figured, fuck it, right, whatever, chance time is
I
fun. It
love
can like
chance
change the
time.
game. Yeah, it's wonderful. And then Kyle Massey on his end was like trying to figure out how to juke Luigi because they were like on a rat race to get to the last star because they were close to it. Yeah, so like Kyle Massey goes to like fucking duel Luigi for like his coins multiple times just to like ensure that Luigi can't even get it, even if he
Okay,
gets to
yeah.
it before and all that. The thing was that we were playing on the space board. You don't remember the space board at
Not
all?
really. Sorry.
The gimmick is that it has like a counter in the middle that
Oh,
whenever you like pass over
yeah,
it, like the counter it counts down. And
yeah.
like if it counts down to 0 and there's someone on like a specific like road or whatever you want to call them, Bowser will like shoot a beam through that road, and like if you're on it, it'll wipe all your coins. So Kyle Massey and Luigi and the star were on the beam's like path, if you will, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you want to call it. And I was trying to get chance time, so like I go down this specific path, which is really far away, and so like I land one space before chance. This is like the last turn, right? And I first roll, and so I had to roll a 1 to get chance time, but I roll a fucking 7, and I go over the counter, which was at 1. And like as soon as I hit the 7, right, I'm like, oh shit. And like I walk over the counter and it wipes Cole off, who was like 1 space from the fucking stars.
So you both of them just walked past it?
He ended up just walking past and not being able to afford it. Yeah, on his own turn.
Oh,
God damn,
that's
man.
funny. Shout out to
God
him.
damn, man.
I'll have to get him
Yeah,
back
yeah.
on sometime.
Yeah,
I
hell
mean, you
yeah.
guys are, like, near each other now, so you could even record together if you could figure out acoustics, but it might just be a pain.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, yeah, right. We'll figure it out. Kyle Massey, you're listening to this shit, which I'm sure you will. You're always invited to come back, man.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Well, that seems like a great spot to end on. That's a wonderful story.
yeah, dude. What the fuck did you learn today, dog? I don't know what I've learned today.
I learned about the bureaucracy system is apparently worse in other countries, which like always seems hard to believe when you're looking at your own system. But I guess be like a little thankful that it's not worse in America. Did you learn anything? I learned about the
The
Scott the Wad special too. I'll say that because that's like a nice recommendation, and the music
Yeah.
reviewer guy.
Right. I don't know, dude. What the fuck did I learn today, man?
I don't know.
Oh, I learned about Jeremiah. I had no idea who that guy was.
Oh yeah,
And like you, like you and like the group chat, like will mention him from time to time. And I'll just have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So that was cool. Tune in next week when we're gonna buy all the varieties of Oreo on the store down the street from where I live, and try them all and like give you all a rating.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that'll be nauseating.
Right.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Daniel. It was a great time.
Hell yeah, dog. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess I'll catch you next time.
we'll see you around.
Peace.
Man, I got pissed.